Welcome back, trainers. We're going to be taking a look at Obstagoon, level 51, 100% IV in the Open Master League. Let's see what we have going on here. I did have Obstruct on it. I did put Elite TM it. Actually just took it off because I just don't find it to be as useful as I feel like it should be, as opposed to having Cross Chop going up against those steel types and just doing that much more damage. Obstagoon is great here. It's just not really hitting as hard as you really want it to. Now, this is a great matchup up against Giratina. You're just going to completely shut them down if they do not have Dragon Pulse. And same with Mewtwo. If it does have Scythe Strike and Shadow Ball, you're going to completely shut it down because of your Dark and Normal typing. Alright, we're going to be pairing it up with several different Pokemon throughout this video here, just for fun to see what we can pull up in the front here, trying to get those Giratina and Mewtwo's, or anything that is weak to counter fighting. A lot of steel types, and we got this Mamoswine out here, so let's see what we have going on. I do believe this is going to be the first battle here that I did have using it whatsoever, and our opponent did not like it at all, and they're backing out. The Obstagoon is going to be able to take the first win using it in the Open Master League without even pulling out any other Pokemon. Next battle met with a Dialga, good lead. They're going to be swapping into a Kyogre, in which we're going to go ahead and bring in our Giratina that is going to be resisting that water, and we're going to be looking pretty good here. We just got to look out for a potential Blizzard. They're definitely going to be able to build up to that, and obviously it's going to one-shot us, and then we're going to lose our alignment here, so we're going to go ahead and shield it up. Now I figured, okay, now we're not looking too great. They're going to be able to maybe get to a Surf here. Yeah, that's alright, doing a little bit of damage, doesn't really matter. Even better for me, because now the Giratina is not going to be able to farm us down. Dialga is not going to be able to farm us down as much with Dragon Breath, right? So we're going to go straight for the Shadow Ball here. Don't know if we're going to be able to get to another one. Should be able to. Yeah, we're getting to another one here. Obstagoon's going to be able to put in the work, but at that point, the Dialga is going to have plenty of energy built up here. So they're going to be immediately swapping, bringing in their Zacian, and we got a Togekiss in the back. And, well, this is kind of the team that I was running a while ago. I think a little bit of a switch up. I was using Melmetal and Togekiss, so yeah, let's see what we have going on here. Not looking good for us. Not really looking too great here. That Zacian is going to absolutely destroy Obstagoon. There's really nothing we can do unless we bring it low enough for us to take them out with the Obstagoon here. But then again, we have to remember that the Dialga does have energy as well. So we're getting them down here. Okay. In goes the Obstagoon, but they immediately swap here. So I'm going to go straight for the Cross Chop. Another reason why you want that here. Now, I don't know. Maybe they've got a Draco Meteor. Let's see if this is going to do it. It's going to be an Iron Head, and we're going to be able to counter them down and then take out the Zacian, but they're going to be backing out before we can do that. Obstagoon taking the win for us. Let's get it. Next battle, folks, if you can hit that like button, I really would appreciate that. Met with a Giratina. This is what you want to see here with your Obstagoon in the front, of course. And, well, we're just going to go for those Night Slashes, obviously, here, while the counter is resisted. And they're going to be taking that Retreating with Energy and bringing in their own Togekiss, and we're going to go ahead and match them right with ours here. So, of course, you're going to be wanting to go with Ancient Power. I did have Dazzling Gleam for a while because I was using it for raiding, so I had to swap that out. Don't think we actually saw that. But anyways, we're going to be getting to our Ancient Power here, and it looks like almost a double KO, but unfortunately, they're going to be able to survive with about 2 HP, looks like. So we're going to bring in Obstagoon to hit him with a counter. Knowing that this is going to be an Ancient Power, we can let it go. Our counter already went through, and we're going to be able to take them out before they even land a Charm. Great. Bringing back that Dialga. Going to go for the Cross Chop here. Super effective damage. And getting their last shield here. So at this point, we're really not looking too great. We both make a swap. I swap into my Giratina, and they swap into their Giratina as well at the same time here. I don't know. I think that was just... we both had it on our mind to swap, and it just happened. Alright, so we're going to be letting both of those go, calling the Ominous Winds, and we're going to be able to take them out with a Shadow Ball here. They're going to gain a little bit more farm. Now, we still have one shield. I don't think they're going to be able to get to 2 Iron Heads, but the question is, can we get to 2 Cross Chops? I don't think that's going to happen. Obstagoon is simply not doing enough. And another reason why you probably just want to go with your standard fighters. We made it, but we are not able to get it off. Wow. See, the thing that Obstagoon has going for it is the fact that it can just pretty much shut down those Ghost types or Mewtwo, as opposed to the fighters that are going to be doing great, obviously, up against things that they're good against, but when it comes to those things, they get shut down. So that's where Obstagoon does come in handy with his counter. Next battle, we're met with a Dragonite with our Melmetal in the lead here. Let's go. Going for the Rock Slide, shielding up that superpower. Gonna go ahead and swap, maybe trying to catch, but they're gonna be making a swap. We have another double swap into our Giratinas again. And we're just gonna go for the hard-hitting move here, Shadow Ball. And we're gonna be landing it great. So at this point, they're gonna probably go for a Shadow Ball as well. Okay, going for Ominous Wind, sounds good. And we're farming them down. Great. Now we're going to be able to hit that Dragonite with something here. They're going to be able to farm us down, but they're going to have energy ready to go. And that's not going to be particularly great because that doesn't really matter if they have 1 HP or what, because they're going to still be able to hit us with that superpower. So unfortunately, we're just going to have the Melmetal just absorb this here, swap into our Obstagoon, and hope there's something in the back that we can handle. And it is going to be a Shadow Mewtwo. Now, if this thing does not have Focus Blast, or, I mean, if it has Side Strike and Shadow Ball, that's a wrap. We'll just win, even if it's a Shadow here. Flamethrower! Oh, no freaking kidding. Yeah, no, yeah. It would have Flamethrower when I'm using this damn thing right here, right now. So, we need to get to it. We just got to it. We landed that last counter. We snuck in that energy. Now we just need to hit it, and this is going to be enough to take out that Shadow Mewtwo. Obstagoon putting in the work for us. Let's go. And we're getting the boost, the useless boost at the end. Just fine. Next battle, met with a Dialga. Good lead here with the Melmetal. Let's go. Alright, we've got to be careful for a catch, so we're going to go ahead and throw here, not building up to 2. People like to tend to count and wait till you build up to 2 and then try to catch. So we're just going to go ahead and throw that here. Yes, it's going to be leaving us vulnerable to get more damage on us with that Draco, but it doesn't really matter. We're surviving it anyway, so we're going to be able to hit 2 more superpowers. So going for the next one here, it's taking them out. What you got back there? A Giratina. As much as I wanted to swap here, I think we have 2 counters to that. Yeah, we could have, but then we would have locked ourselves. And since we got this Obstagoon, yeah, see, a Charm User is a wrap. So at this point, we lose. There's nothing we can do. Because they have 2 shields and that Charm User, and we got 2 Pokemon weak to it, Giratina can handle Togekiss, but when there's 2 shields on their end, and they don't shield up that first one, that's a wrap. That was over. That was it. We're gonna lose for sure. So let's go ahead and swap this team around. Let's see what we can encounter here. So are we even swapping anything? I think we didn't even know. I think we put Mewtwo on the back there. Okay, so let's see what we'll encounter with Mewtwo in the back, Obstagoon in the middle, and Melmetal up front. Let's go. What are we going to see here? A Swampert. Yeah, that's why my damn game's on hard mode. So you see, there's no breaks for me here. But what about those good leads? Yep, I pulled those ones out of 3 sets. Everything else was hard counters all day. Unless you want to see me getting hard countered, be like, well, I'll explain. Alright, so we've got a hard counter on the front. Nothing we can do here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and swap into our safe swap. Hard countered again. Okay, sounds good. And we're going to get farmed down here, and we're going to be doing no damage with our not very effective charge moves that were set by the algorithm. Alright, we're going down, and our third Pokemon countered yet again. Okay, next battle. Going to be countered in the front, in the back, in the middle. Is that what you want to see? You probably wouldn't mind that. Alright, what's good? Bringing in our Melmetal here. Still holding on to 2 shields, looking good. Barely any health. And getting to the next superpower, thank goodness. Putting in that work. Surviving, taking out the Dialga, great. Immediately trying to swap desperately. I'm like, come on, come on, come on. And we're bringing in our Obstagoon to go up against this Swampert here. Now, we could take a Hydro Cannon, but I don't know. I think we're going to want to shield up to kind of preserve the health. That really would have done too much. And they got a Dragonite in the back, and that's a wrap. I'm showing you this so you can see. So exactly what I was talking about. There's no way to win this. That's just it's not a skill thing. It's just you can't lose. You can't win. It's just not happening. Next battle, met with a Mewtwo here. This is good. Unless they have an off-charge move, right? Like we were discussing. So hopefully they got the double legacy going on here with that Mewtwo. So let's see. They're farming up quite a bit. Building the illusion as if they're going to be going for a Focus Blast here. So I'm shielding it up, and it's a damn Side Strike. They're like, perfect, you fell for my plan. Yep, I sure did. Swapping into a Dialga, we're going to go ahead and throw a Cross Chop here, and then bring in our Melmetal, because Superpower is not enough to take out the Metagross, or the Dialga. I was looking at, okay, we got Metagross on our team now. Alright, so going for the Superpower after building up to 2. Great, can we Thundershock down? And yeah, that's really good. Alright, bringing in their Mewtwo, we're going to start throwing these debuff Rock Slides by 1 stage, but 1 more is going to be enough to take them out, so they're going to be kind of forced to shield this unless they just want it to go down. But they're going to be also, you know, getting some decent energy here. I think they might have 2 Side Strikes ready to go. I wasn't really paying attention. Taking me out there. We do have the Metagross, which is unfortunately going to have to absorb a Shadow Ball at this point. I figured it was going to be, I was like, you know what, I just had to guess. If there was something in the back Obstagoon was going to be able to go up against it, it is going to be an Excadrill. So perfect, let's go. Now we can take a drill run here. The Psycho Cuts are not going to be able to farm us down. We're going to have to come out of this with energy, of course, so we can take out that Mewtwo, right? Metagross is holding on by a thread, so we can kind of bullet punch down the Mewtwo, so there is that going for us before they potentially get to a Side Strike. So I think shield this up, farm them down, hit the Mewtwo with the charge move. We take the win, looking good, and there's your Obstagoon, folks. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and look out, I will be doing another giveaway for those catchers. Thanks for watching and take care.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
Touch the cat. This is the best.